For all of you out there that have been
Are we
waiting in
gonna eat
anticipation, we are sorry for our delay. John, how's everything looking on Yancey? Am I giving things away? Should I not talk about things like that?
You're giving away trademarks.
Trade secrets?
Trade
Well,
secrets.
what is it? The stream manager is giving us a excellent rating.
Look at us. We won today.
Wow, Yahtzee!
Let's go with that.
Okay.
Let's go with
so
that
does
meat.
that mean we get to eat?
Hey, there you are. Let's eat now.
Means we get to eat.
Yay! All right, inaugural test shift of after hours, Thirsty Therapy after hours.
Social support eating.
Social sport eating, where we eat food with you from a local fantastic what are we gonna say, like small restaurant?
business.
I guess we don't need to
We don't need to go there.
quantify it, but yeah, a local.
It's just delicious.
Local,
and it's
delicious.
local to PBS.
There we go, restaurant. Having our shift beers,
What's
John.
going on over here?
Oh, I got all the paper towels. This is what happens, John, when I feel guilty about using a bunch of paper towels. I'll like hoard them, and so now we have napkins for the entire.
They're moist towelettes.
I know,
now,
yeah,
though.
they're
Okay.
they're just I keep
checking.
washing my hands and trying them over and over again, like the OCD I am.
Nice.
All right.
So, shall we unbox?
Let's
Are we
unbox.
unboxing food or cocktails?
Well, do you want to do cocktails first?
Yes, because they're on top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should get to that part.
We both got takeout from Eames, this lovely branded bag.
Ours is right over there. Brio, grab ours too.
Oh my gosh! So I've never gotten a takeout cocktail.
Us either.
So this is a very exciting takeout or unboxing video.
It
I've never
is.
done an unboxing video either.
We're like virgins for so many of these.
We could ask
things,
my
right?
kids, our kids,
Right?
about the unboxing videos. They've been
Or,
Yeah.
fake making them forever.
or me, because I had to sit
all
through them.
I know these are cocktails because they're cylindrical and they're cold.
That'd be otherwise papaya salad and food.
Otherwise,
Really
otherwise
good.
we've totally upgraded to like Wally by and large. We're gonna drink everything.
Oh
in a
my
shake.
god, that would be
Cupcake
amazing.
in a shake.
Have your curry in a shake. John, what'd you get?
So I got the ticket reminded me one of the drink has acid in the name and one of the drink has night in the name.
Ooh.
So you got I got the menu right here. You got a night off with rum,
And the acid test.
ginger, lychee, cinnamon, nutmeg, and lime.
Ah, that's right. It's like a strawberry daiquiri.
Ooh.
And then the acid test is their whiskey sour, bourbon sour.
Is it? Okay, so that's what I got. And Bree got the whiskey sour, yeah, the acid test, bourbon, hibiscus, orgeat, lemon, orange, and hazelnut.
Sorry, I got
That
excited.
sounds awesome. Jesus and tequila is what Bree got. She got the
So good.
which is
I've had that one
mezcal.
before.
Yeah, you have, right? Okay. That's why you didn't get it this time, right?
Yeah. Margarita slushy, brilliant. But I have not had these other drinks, so.
John, did they send us garnishes too?
Yeah.
Get the
so-
fuck out of here! I already
One of my-
grabbed these. Some just they can see.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
Oh,
excited.
they
Yeah,
said.
so a little bag.
Oh wait, I forgot to finish
Looks
saying.
like
Jesus and tequila was mezcal, tequila, curacao, lime froyo, and fancy salt.
Oh, this is so cute.
Sorry,
Wait,
John.
I think this is yours. Do you
I
think
wanted to
yours
make
has
sure.
a cinnamon stick?
I wanted to
I
make
feel
sure
like
it
mine
was
doesn't have a
gone.
cinnamon stick, right?
John, does yours have a cinnamon stick?
I got 2 pouches. One had a cinnamon stick, a umbrella. Okay, got the umbrella.
Okay, both
Yeah,
have a
cinnamon stick, a flamingo,
Ooh, you,
and a mango gummy.
okay.
What? All
I got-
right,
I
we
got
got a
a
lychee.
I'm gonna have to save that for someone special.
This one looks like
Oh,
I got a red
really?
bean gummy. Get the fuck out of here!
Am I supposed to pierce that with the toothpick, you think?
I think I don't know if these are supposed to go on the drink.
They might just be a little bit of goodness on the side, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm not sure about
Okay.
this
Do you
cinnamon
know?
stick.
Can I
What's in the drink
say
again?
something nerdy in all my nerdiness.
You
I gotta
have.
open this on the air for everybody. Because this right here is filled with Adzuki red beans, which are sweet red beans that are made into a paste for a lot of Japanese desserts. And this particular dessert right here is rice flour and sugar made into like a dough, and then in the middle is stuffed Adzuki red bean paste. And I've had these like totally translucent on my flight home from Japan on JAL. I had them with Okinawan sweet potatoes, which were bright purple, and bananas. Oh. Look at that. Sorry, dessert first sometimes, right, John?
I have a mango.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a mango one.
Ooh, you have a mango one? Mmm. Let's have a
Curious
bite
the
of each one.
intention. Like, are you supposed to eat these while you drink the drink? Like, is it intentional? Did he get the same one as you? These are the things.
So
we
I
know.
think now I didn't even see that one
The
there,
mine's
but
mango.
John said mango, so I think the mango is supposed to go with the same one that we got, and this one's supposed to go with yours.
Then give me a bite.
That's why I already got your bite. John, you going on the rocks? Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with my bourbon sour. I got a glass with rocks, and then I put the other one in the freezer for now.
Good call.
I gotta say, I really like their
I'm drinking for
labels.
cheap.
It says, "Wash your hands, don't touch shit."
Yeah, I like the bottles.
I
Yeah.
like the bottles and the labels. Yeah. So what do you think, babe? I don't know if I want to. Do I shake it?
I'd shake it.
Okay.
It's already gonna be partial. Ooh, sorry, I got the chills.
Ooh,
and
thanks
here's
for my
your
pretty
fancy
glass.
glass. You're welcome. Look at John, one of those fancy glasses I got for shooting fun cocktails. An old, like, it's bright pink etched, probably super full lead. It's gonna make everything taste better. I'm just kidding.
I wonder.
And then I'm gobleting it.
So I'm gonna do a test, John. I'm gonna turn the camera on and see if you can like see us and if we blow things up. Because I don't think John can see us the same way. It's delayed. So we're gonna see if this breaks stuff. Because otherwise it'd be nice if you could just like see us.
Oh yeah, and that's from that way.
Mm-hmm.
Do we try the other secondary camera yet? This one?
No, do you want me to?
Yeah. Would he be able to see us from there? or
He's
no?
not. He can only see us on the stream, which is delayed. So like, this is the only way he can see us now. But people at home in TV land, there's like the opposite. Can't see that.
Okay. Right. Well, right. I knew they
All
couldn't.
right, here
see
I
that
go
one.
over the rocks.
All right, here we
Okay.
go.
Ooh, I like how he stabbed his gummy.
He did.
I think that was a thing.
Oh my gosh, this is a tall drink.
Ooh, good.
It goes right up to the.
Mine's just as is,
Gosh.
right? This is gonna be too small for this, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It'll be cute.
Oh, maybe not.
And-
It's not terrible.
little umbrella.
Ooh, nice, John.
I decided to pierce the gummy with the toothpick. I think you're right. I think it's just supposed to be a side bonus, but
It looks cute though.
Whatever.
I'm gonna
Well,
save
remember,
this.
Eames' theme is vacation, right? They want to do tiki.
Yeah.
They want to send you on a vacation,
What do-
and-
a mini vacation.
and you know what? I'm gonna complete this. I'm dying to use this green straw.
Wait, is it made of bamboo or something? It's really thick.
It's glass.
Ah, well, that's
fancy.
funny you said that because I'm in true getting with the times nature. I got metal straws for us.
Yeah, yeah.
That's nice.
Although I don't need a straw.
Oh, what? And then cinnamon? What do we do
Yeah,
with
what
the
do we do with
cinnamon?
this?
Should I throw?
Just smell it.
Maybe I should. Maybe we could use it on a later stream.
Right? I think it's
I'm
all.
tempted to throw it in the drink, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
set it aside. I'm gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, I think it's all based on the tropical like tiki theme though. You know, have a little spice.
If we get partnerships and the staff at EAM can be watching us live on their break right now, they're gonna just palming their forehead
They're
like,
like,
oh, they don't get it.
You fucking idiots. Well, you know what?
You know,
That'd be
check-
even better because then we
check
could
the
do a
gram.
follow-up stream afterwards and be like, hey, Eam reached out to us. We're boneheads. Here's
Yeah.
here's how we're gonna fix it. This is what you should be doing with yourselves. I think that affords us a great opportunity for talking, or for conversation with them.
Okay, guys. So I found
All right.
this picture
Yep.
of the acid test on the gram,
Oh,
and they show it with an orange slice and using the
Cinnamon.
So John, here, can you see that?
All right, so I don't have an orange slice.
Oh yeah.
But I do have oranges. But
Whoa.
I did grab a lime just in case. Just in case.
Okay, well, this is-
Bree did it, so.
It's
All right.
okay.
All right. I'll put one in. Sure.
Just take that
I
ride.
lost in my glass.
We're forgetting our we're on vacation, right? We're forgetting. Thank you, Eam,
All right. Well,
for giving us
two vacation.
Yes.
To vacation. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hold on, let it.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, I was garnishing
it's
your drink.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Well done.
Look, that one get on there.
Cheers.
There we go. Which camera are we going at?
I don't know.
Oh,
Should we try the other one? Here we go.
Oh,
Hold
you're
on.
so good, John.
John, you're
Go
good.
ahead.
Hold on. All right, ready?
Oh,
Go ahead.
nice. Cheese.
Ooh. You know me, I love some
That's-
salinity. Delicious.
Ooh, is it?
You want to try it?
Yeah.
We've had it before, right?
Yeah, a long time ago. I got to drink some out of the blender when it was. We were making it.
Mmm. It's really smoky.
Free. Ooh, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Better, even
It's
better than I
yummy.
remember
Should
actually.
have ordered a double.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We might have to do Eam again.
Okay. Just my
We're
arm.
taking requests from anybody out
Introductory stream.
there. Right? Yeah.
This is a practice, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Well, and not only that,
Oh.
but like we could show them. Look at we could we could clip some highlights.
Do you want some fools to
To
represent?
it's not even represent like, hey, just so you know, we're doing this whether you like it or not.
You can either like
You can
put a
embrace
disclaimer.
it. Or, right,
We don't
yeah,
condone
exactly. We don't
these
condone.
weirdos.
Or you might as well tell people that we're all gonna be doing this.
Okay. John, your head's getting a little cut off. Just so you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm having trouble capturing my meal. I guess I could just hold it up.
Is that on your Is that on your
What's
little
more
tripod?
important? What's more important, the
I think
the
the food.
food or me?
But I mean, like, well, if you ask me, I would say you. But I don't know.
A little bit of both.
I like to
There
see
you go.
both, though.
That looks great.
Yeah.
And by the time you move your bag out of the way, everything's gonna be.
Yeah, you're good.
You're totally good. Everything's gonna be like right.
I mean,
in
just a
front of you.
little.
And now I'm like worried about my kitchen.
No, you shouldn't.
I
be.
can't see
I
it.
was already impressed how clean it was.
I think you're good.
when as soon as we first came in, I was like, "Holy shit, your kitchen looks awesome! It's perfect for this."
We won't show you ours.
No. There's a reason we keep this corner clean.
Let's focus on
Ish.
the food
Yeah.
tonight, shall we?
Sorry.
Mm.
What do we get?
You're
Lily?
hungry. I'm hungry.
I'm starving. And now we just
We started drinking before
Here,
we
Billy.
started eating.
John, what did you get? Tell
right.
us your first item. There you go.
My first item that I pulled from the box is fried rice.
Ooh.
Barbecue fried rice.
Did we get that
We
too?
did get that too.
It's so yummy. Ooh, it looks good.
Yeah. But I knew I had to get this with the other. No, the other one is what I was really excited about, and I thought
Go back to the top piece.
Mhm.
the fried rice would be like the how do you call it? Filling me up, carbo load.
Yeah, you're carb loading. The big race tomorrow.
Yeah.
We can pretend.
But this is not the big thing. This is because my favorite thing on their menu is just it's perfectly portioned, but I want more. So the rice is the more, and then I got the white curry.
Oh,
That's so funny.
It's like we planned our outfits.
I know. That's what we got
Yeah.
tonight. We've gotten the green
It-
and the
it's-
red, but tonight we got the white.
The white is so good,
And it's so unique.
and it comes with rice too. Go figure.
Yeah,
thank
but there's
goodness.
something about that.
I
the
need
extra
white
protein.
rice with my curry though.
All right. Well, the only
Oh
variation
man,
that
I
we
need a
have
bowl.
is. You want to talk about the other one? The difference?
Yeah, is that the only thing?
That's the only difference.
We got a papaya salad.
Oh,
we
I'll
go
go
grab the
get it.
papaya salad. Yeah.
Nice.
We
Okay.
do like their spicy papaya salad, and then the other thing was the grapao or krapao, and basically it's what seems to be, and what I'm hoping it is here we go right here, is Eames' version of Pad Gras Pao, which is one of my favorite Thai dishes, which is like sweet, spicy basil.
Oh shit!
Really, really
Yeah.
hot. Well, they did this one with smoked pork belly,
Ooh, that looks amazing.
poached or hot fried egg or deep fried egg on top. Cucumber comes with its own rice, and then an extra
Dude,
spicy
ready.
sauce. Let's see, did I miss anything?
No.
Smoked pork belly, holy basil, crispy egg, jasmine rice. Yeah.
And then like a sauce. Which
I just really like how spicy, John, this particular dish is. That like it's really simple but super crazy spicy. You can only eat little bits of it at a time, but yeah, we'll see. I like those intense flavors.
What do you
All right.
what do you-
Well, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Ooh,
I like your bowl. Good
I like
vessel.
your bowl. It's a good bowl.
Oh man, that white curry,
Oh, so good.
ridiculous.
Can't
Don't do that in a minute. Do you want some of this fried
So
egg?
John, when you have choices of things to eat, do you eat your favorite first, or do you save it for the end?
Great question. Usually I save the favorite for the end.
Yeah, that's us too.
Yeah.
Both of you?
Yeah.
Although, like, if it's possible and I'm not having to share with people, I will start and finish with my favorite.
Right. Right.
If that's not possible, then I'll save it for the end. Like, Billy's all about the perfect bite and the last bite, right? The perfect last
Yeah.
bite.
Pretty damn. She's got me good.
Now that's not exactly what I've done here. But it's more like the white curry is one meal, and then this fried rice is a side.
Yeah.
So I don't consider it as like I went for the white curry first.
I feel you.
Mm,
Are you gonna
There's
eat?
no wrong. There's no wrong answers,
answer.
really.
But you just have to decide. Like, it's like, are you gonna eat the rice at the same, like, as like in between bites?
yeah,
Okay.
I feel like I'm betraying my principle of saving the best for last because I do tend to do that,
Well, you know, it's fun to
and I
mix it up.
did not go for the fried rice first.
I feel like you just really wanted the curry.
Right. You can tell how
And you had
excited
to
you were
wait.
for having the curry.
So, you know, don't deprive
the
yourself.
other part is, let's be honest, all these have such a great intensity of heat that you're gonna want it. It's almost like a respite right at the end to have the fried rice because you still have so much flavor.
Yeah,
Probably this one.
yeah. I guess I'm used to fried rice as dessert.
Huh. I like
It
that.
sounds weird, but
No.
for some reason it always comes out kind of later, and I'm like, yes, load me up.
Right.
Okay, so that bridges us to another question. Savory, sweet, like after meal, would you choose to eat more of a meal that you had leftovers of, or would you choose to eat like ice cream or something sweet?
That's a good one.
No, I love saving leftovers, so I guess I would switch to a more traditional dessert,
Yeah.
possibly a liquid dessert.
Nice.
Yeah, so that makes me think that you're kind to your future self. I'm not kind to my future self.
Well, really?
Yeah, because the
Why not?
next day you're saving the leftovers so you get to enjoy it the next day. So like me,
I
I'm like,
love leftovers.
oh man, I can eat the rest of that delicious curry tonight. It's so good. And I will always choose savory over sweet.
Always.
Always.
That's true.
So,
I have a strict
get that.
cutoff point.
I actually didn't eat dessert until I met Billy.
Yeah.
That sounds healthy.
Yeah. I was like the only kid in the world that hated chocolate.
I didn't like chocolate when I was a little kid either. Though.
I didn't really like candy either.
Well, yeah, it was just, mine was just relegated to chocolate. It was too intense.
Oh man, the fried rice is good too.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I've had a tiny little bite. All right,
I'm
here we
saving
go.
my
I'm
curry.
going in for the gras pao. I put a little bit of the
did you?
Yeah, the spicy fish
Can I
sauce.
get it on that?
Yeah. All right. It's so spicy. Holy moly, it's so good.
It's really good. Oh, John, you're not super spice loving though, huh? How do you do the curry then? 'Cause it's-
No, this curry think they didn't give an option. It is the maximum I can do.
Okay.
It's very flavorful, very enjoyable. But if you did 1 star level above this, I would not enjoy the meal.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably a 1 star. I know I'm weak.
No, it's
I think
not.
it's spicy. No, I love spicy food, and I think
It's
the curry is
spicy.
spicy.
But I think it's important what you just said, by the way, sir, that you would not enjoy the meal. And that's more important to me than necessarily like trying to push yourself with the heat.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if you can't taste all the other flavors because your mouth is just so preoccupied with the spice level of it, it takes away all the fun. I will say Rainier helps with that though, right? Like that's my favorite. This is my favorite douser of heat.
But that's why like Thai spicy is my favorite because it's like the only food that like the only spicy food that you eat and like it gets your whole mouth and you taste all the flavors. But then like 5 minutes later you're like, oh, I'm okay. My mouth's not on fire. It's not like when you eat like really spicy Mexican food or really spicy, where like the burn lasts. I feel like it kind of dissipates more.
This is coming from Bree, who used to eat Thai chilies when we first started dating John.
Yeah.
Just like snap them off.
I can't do that anymore. But yes, when we first started dating, we would go to a Thai restaurant and I would order Thai hot, and then everybody would look at me and be like, "Are you sure?
Whoa.
Are you sure, white girl?" And I'd be like, "Yes."
Yeah.
I can't do that now though. I would die.
Wait, Billy, are you drinking the Jesus and tequila?
No, I
That's
am.
right. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I'm drinking.
Oh, that's that. Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't recognize it in the pretty glass.
It's very pretty.
you and I'm drinking out of the goblet, and you and I are drinking
The King's Cup.
the King's Cup. Yeah. Bam. Anyway.
I was thinking the Jesus and tequila would be. I think that's why I like it so much at the restaurant when I was able to dine in there. I thought it kind of helped with the heat. It was just good with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can see that.
Wait, sherbet? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Too?
lime. Here, Bree, we got the menu
It's
right
like
here.
lime soft.
It's like a margarita slushie.
Lime froyo is what they're
Yeah,
calling
lime
it.
froyo. It's true.
I love it.
Oh,
When we did Shipwreck with Eric,
it was great.
he actually brought froyo in deli cups that he made himself. Lime, and he had a raspberry frozen yogurt too. And why not? He had a prep kitchen to do it in, and yeah, you could just take it with you. It's a great idea. It reminds me of what a great resource it is. You got your sugar and your flavor, like your citrus flavor, built right in, or your raspberry flavor, whatever you end up using. But and it gives the sherbet gives like a silkiness that everybody really likes in punches. So why wouldn't you? And that's basically what that is, right?
Well, and I like it because it's like
Mezcal punch.
when you make like frozen margaritas, does it like in order to get them to freeze, right? Like the sugar content has to be like, is the sugar content or the alcohol content? Like it has to be less alcohol.
Less alcohol, more sugar and water. Yeah.
But like if you use froyo and you're adding it in afterwards and you're getting your frozenness from that, then you can add as much booze as you want. Kind of. You know what I mean? Like you're not limited by the freezing of the booze, right? Is that right?
Well, there still could be putting this into a frozen yogurt or a frozen slushy machine to keep it going, but you're not, your logic is sound.
But you're not just putting a bunch of non-frozen ingredients in there and trying to get it to freeze. Like if you're putting frozen yogurt and it's already kind of frozen, right?
Well, when it comes to that, the reason I have that spectrometer though is because it has more to do. Freezing has more to do with the contents and how much sugar and water there are,
that's what I thought.
as opposed to tequila. Instead of you agreed with it and then talked us out of it, and so I was like, wait.
I'm like, didn't I say sugar at the beginning?
Yeah. So the real reason at the beginning was why.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, John, is your second cocktail frozen, or is it a straight up cocktail like this, like the sour?
It was.
Excuse me.
Oh, good question. You know, it was significantly colder than this one. Maybe it was supposed to be frozen. I put it in the freezer.
Oh, good. Hers was frozen too, and just started coming down to temperature. Whereas mine came out of a fridge. You could tell hers came out of a freezer.
Yeah, I forget.
Which makes sense because I would love if I lived close enough to just stop by and get a thing of fried rice and a cocktail. Like,
Yeah.
just literally put it in your
I've
pocket.
done
By the
that.
time you got home, it's already ready. The slushy's ready to go.
Yeah.
I used to make stopovers there on the way back from downtown.
Just on your way home. That's smart.
I mean, E must be the closest, hippest restaurant to me. Like, was it local magazines? I want to say Willamette Weekly named it best restaurant of the year last year,
Was it last year or the year before? Yeah.
Yeah, it was last year.
or maybe the year before. Yeah, Ema's crazy good, crazy popular, really unique.
Maybe even been for multiple years.
I love that you saw Oak there. I love that Oak works
Oh.
there. Oak is an amazing person. I loved working with him. He and I always had Monday nights together, and it was my
Fire.
Cool. Yeah. I was really glad he remembered me after all this time. And
Of course
And in
he
a mask.
did. You're such a nice person and
That's
so
awesome.
engaging. Of course he totally right.
well, with the mask
Yeah.
also, like
Oh!
it's difficult to
That's
me.
my thing.
Holy shit! I didn't even think of that.
People that I consider like close friends don't recognize me in a mask. So that's kind of a skill set.
And their host, Eames' host, Jonathan. I don't know what his official title is. He recognized me and greeted me as well. I was so glad to see him still there. You know, I mean, I wouldn't have blamed him if he had moved on after a year of tumult in the restaurant industry, but he was still there.
That's awesome.
Oh
He was doing something right.
I mean, everything I've heard about how they're handling it too is they're like doing everything they can to like keep their staff employed and keep them healthy and keeping them safe. Like they like had one person that closed down for a week. Like it was they're doing what they're supposed to do, which I appreciate.
Yeah, being really responsible. They actually give a shit.
That reminds me, I wanted to discuss. Yeah. They besides the picking up food, the to-go cocktails, they looked like they were doing well.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because their whole indoor space is closed to guests.
Right.
But they had this outdoor setup outside with some individual pods and fires going and.
It was popular.
Yeah, I kind of hope the pods stick around. I love that. Like the fact that you can like still be outside with like a fire and eat outside. Like think post-pandemic. Like I know it's like I know. I'm
feelings.
like
I don't want to be in a germ.
I have
don't want to be in a germ bubble particularly right
about
now.
it right now. But I'm saying, like-
however, I like Eames are different. They've made this where the server, no one even goes in. They pass it through a little
the
window.
hole. Yeah.
And there's still ventilation through it. They're just offsetting the ventilation with heat. Actually, I was spitballing something. I'm trying to like think of something that I want to do with a friend, John. Like I've had a buddy who does sushi reach out about doing like a little pop-up. We've been talking about it for years, but it's like he sent me something the other day that looked awesome, and I was like, how could you do that in like a mobile way? That you could keep it open still to like have airflow going through and like heat people from behind and keep them happy, you know?
Hey, we got some advice from Uni Ebby.
Oh my God, Unievi, what are you doing here? I can't even see. We need to see the chat.
All right, I'll
Move
get
that
it.
over.
I didn't know it was gonna happen.
Yeah, Unievi, what do we got? What do we got, John? What are they saying?
Uni Ebby, whoever they might be, is creeping on us.
We know. We know.
They say we got to do this mukbang style and have the food drinks in front of the camera. What's mukbang style?
That's exactly what we're trying to do. I'm not ashamed of that. That's exactly what we're thinking. But we're trying to get camera angles. So give us some advice. Tell us what you think. We got a secondary we'll bring up in just a second after we get the chat moving over, so I can see what you're saying, just like John.
Oh, but I want to like not hear it. How do we do that?
There you go. Oh yeah, you're right. Give us just a second. We're getting the delayed feedback.
I feel like the angle I have on Skype, in other words, your webcam that's built into the computer, it's not a very high quality webcam. But is that a better angle?
Well, we
That's
also
what I think.
Bree thinks it is. We also have a secondary. We have the secondary camera that used to be on the turntable. That's supposed to be this style too.
I can't.
There you go.
Do this.
Oh,
Bang.
Here.
yeah. It's Korean. It's Korean style eating, entertainment eating on TV essentially.
That's what I've been training my whole life for.
Yeah, that's why I brought Bree along.
That's why
for
I'm
this
so
shit.
excited that we're doing this. That's why Bree's on board with this.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
This
me
is
too.
why.
Me too.
When I found out
She's
there
been
was
training
people-
her whole life to just eat. She's like, wait, I could eat on camera, and just an ungodly amount of people would not only be happy, but they'd
Yeah.
pay me for it.
And
Yeah,
like,
I need to do
so,
that.
as you can see, my bowl is empty. This is like a
She's
very...
about to move on to round one
Well,
of
no,
7.
so like, let's say this
I
is
need
all
2
the
of 7.
food we had, though, and we were at a restaurant.
So
This is
so
what
when
we
he
have to
says
start
my
having.
angle's good. Bree, we gotta get the other angle.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Oh.
other angle? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to get the chat up for Billy. I'm coming.
Maybe.
So every time we bring up the chat,
It keeps playing, and I can't figure out why.
we keep hearing feedback. Yeah, all right. Uniebi,
I think this should be
Is
over
this
here.
angle better?
No.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I like that.
See, I think it should be here, like where the webcam is. And
We'll swap the webcam.
It looks great from my angle. Let's see what Uniebi says.
Uniebi,
I'm trying to
we're
pull-
waiting for your feedback. I love that you're here right now.
it's my favorite.
I love your face.
Why?
I hope you have, yeah. I was gonna say you're shiftier, but that shit doesn't make sense.
Yeah, stop. Billy's backed himself into a corner again.
There I go. Watch out, Honey Badger doesn't give a fuck.
Yes, this angle is good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
that
yeah,
was
and
a
Uniebi
good
says we should
improvement.
take the food out of the to-go canner so people can see it. So we should like not just talk
All right.
about it. But
So
show.
John, that was the other thing that I had mentioned to Bree because she was like, "Wait, if we're gonna unbox," and I was like, "But what happens if we get this ahead of time?" Because I wanted to go get this 2 hours ago. And then what if we replate it and heat it? Do you think that'd be like the worst thing? We still showed our bags.
No, I think reheating is allowed.
Okay, but are you good with replating then too, as well?
like making it pretty.
Like making the
Oh,
dishes somewhat
So for
beautiful.
yeah. It's a good point.
We could do that though, right? Well, I don't even think we need super nice dishes. It just each one has its own individual dish, and we heat them up and then go to town.
and then show.
Of course, well, yeah, of course, show. But then it'd actually be a better show than a bunch of white containers.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought about it for reheating because I don't want to reheat in plastic. Most places have plastic, but it would work for every show. You and I could go to the freaking vintage. You and I could go to the flea markets. We could get some cool looking plates and shit. And go to Rose's and find some weird plates.
Billy's been waiting for this.
Or just Corningware, really. This is like my favorite stuff right
Yeah,
here.
we love these bowls. But we could get prettier stuff if we want to.
I guess.
You just said it.
Oh yeah, we could.
I like how when it comes out of my mouth, it's all of a sudden like, we don't need that.
I'm like, I don't know. It sounds like a lot of money.
Bree just got interested. It's over.
I'm scared. John, have you ever
Well,
tried?
shoot, I ate
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
nothing. You go.
Have you ever tried the papaya salad?
Ooh, thank you. That's what I want more of.
No, I don't think so.
Oops, that's not it.
That one has peanuts, right? I would have to order without.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
right.
risky.
I've never had a problem with it when it's boldly declared on the menu, and I can say, "Can I get that without peanuts?" I've never had a problem.
Right.
It's the places that neglect to mention peanuts. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Have you ever had any like crazy reactions because of it?
Oh yeah, I have an incident at least once a year.
Oh,
EpiPen style incident, or like I gotta hurry up and take some Benadryl?
Lately, Benadryl is, in recent years, Benadryl or what is it, Zyrtec, 24-hour Zyrtec. Just pop one of those, and I'm just kind of uncomfortable for the rest of the day. I just go lie down.
Oh.
EpiPen, only a few times in my lifetime.
Oh, well, that's good then.
I have one in my car.
That's good.
I have one here.
Just in case. Okay, so it is serious enough that like it's good to have them around, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
huh. Well, I was just wondering because we've had friends that have had like shrimp allergies and gotten shrimp in their chicken pasta and had to get rushed to the hospital, and we
Not like shelf of booze.
Ooh, when you have
Yeah, the shelf of booze is a big upgrade.
It's nice.
Glad you're
It's,
liking it. We're trying. Hold on, let's see. Let me upgrade it one more time because I wasn't ready for the stream. Let's see.
What? Oh, I want to see
Oh wait,
this.
not that though.
Oh.
You gotta get the solid ones on though.
Yeah, these ones are just panic-inducing, but that one's not bad, right?
We had to put a
that's great.
disclaimer if you.
Right? Please don't. Well, we'll have it on solid. Like it won't be like. Otherwise, it'd be like could cause seizures.
Speaking of allergies, it's like allergies of the eyes.
Right? Exactly. It's the exact same thing. I was gonna say Bree always
Oh,
talks about
that's cool.
how I carry how I have a knack for carrying Benadryl, and she used to.
Oh my
think,
gosh! Can I tell this story? It's like my favorite story.
All right,
ever.
let her tell.
Wait, really?
I'll let her tell.
Why'd you do that?
Well, because I'm a
'Cause
Boy
he's a Boy
Scout,
Scout.
and I have always been, so I always am prepared. I'm the last one out of the house, which is like annoying, but I'm also the one who always makes sure he has like snacks and like Band-Aids and water and shit like that. Right?
Yeah, like he's the one that makes sure we
Cool,
don't die
cool.
every time we leave the house. Because otherwise, if it was me, I'd be like, I got like a half-eaten Cliff Bar in the bottom of my purse. You want that, kids?
That'll keep the kids good
On the
for
work.
at least 6 hours.
But no, so the story, we went out with my friend, one of my friends from college, and she was in town. We went out with like her and a bunch of people, and we were at this like weird restaurant in Scottsdale. It was like a big restaurant. We were like on top, and all of a sudden someone, like yourself, ate something that they were allergic to and didn't have anything with them.
It was
and was
pine
like,
nuts.
it was pine nuts? Is that what
Pine
it was?
nuts on a pizza.
Oh, on the pizza, because it was Armenian pizza.
Neapolitan,
Yeah. And so like is panicking and is like, I need Benadryl. Like I need something. Does anyone have anything? And everybody's like, are you joking? And then Billy, all of a sudden you
We're a
see
bunch
Billy.
of 22-year-olds.
We're like,
and
yeah.
everybody's like, oh.
Everybody's like, what are you talking about? And then here's Billy. I'll be right back. And he like runs to the car and he like comes back and he like saves this girl's life, and it was amazing. And ever since then,
Fuck yeah.
it was awesome.
Fuck
She
yeah.
like sent us something like
Yeah, it
a
was
week
so
later, sent me
funny.
flowers
Or something. That
and,
was
and something else. Like,
It was funny.
That's great.
But yeah. It was,
thank you. And I was like, oh, that's why I didn't know. But she was like, why do you have all this shit like with you all the time?
but ever
I'm
since
like,
then, I've never
"Da-da-da."
questioned his preparedness. Because I used to be like, what's going to happen? like, are you sure? I'm like, I don't think you need this. None of us have allergies. And then there you go. He saved someone's life. So,
Wow.
She would have made it to the hospital.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we were close. But still.
I'm just happy I could.
She got to keep drinking.
Right, exactly. I saved her a lot of heartache, if nothing else. I don't know about her life.
A medical bill.
Yeah.
Saved her a medical.
You know, the last time a bullet grazed me, so to speak, is I was
I was like, oh my
on a
god.
work trip. I was in Iceland, and at a hotel, the hotel buffet, they had these slices of beef that had nuts in them. I couldn't quite tell visually. I mean, there was something. I mean, I thought they were peppercorns, but there was something clearly like it wasn't just plain shaved beef. It had something in it. Anyway, I quickly realized that there were chips of, I think, peanuts, something I was allergic in there. But because I began to carry the 24-hour Zyrtec with me, took that, went up to my room, lay down for a bit. Meetings continued without me. What didn't feel too bad. Came back. Happy hour, came around, and there I was drinking Negronis in Iceland. Yeah, your Benadryl, my Zyrtec, same thing.
Well done,
Yeah,
champ.
Lifesaver.
You got through.
You did it, and thank God for
I don't
that.
think
Right?
I don't think I've ever had that smooth a encounter though. Usually it's you're not gonna see me the rest of the day. Usually it's not go to the hospital. Usually it's just, sorry, I'm out. I can't.
Yeah.
Just got
Negronis are good.
right?
Yeah, I was like Negronis and Iceland. I mean, I feel like motivating factors
Right.
there. Like you're gonna push through.
And it'll probably make you feel better by like loosening the, I don't know, a little blood flow with all the thinning of the
Maybe.
blood.
Don't take medical advice for Billy.
No.
Please.
If we're on a mountain, I'll save you,
Disclaimer.
maybe. But
We'll save you.
Any of the rest of you out there, don't take. If you're near a hospital, why the fuck would you listen
How
to
about
me?
in general? Don't
Yeah.
take medical advice from your bartender
Yeah. Mm-mm.
or your
That
friend.
We'll tell you to pour some whiskey on it.
That was the original title for this channel, was medical advice.
From your bartender.
Lost out to thirsty therapy.
I guess we are saying thirsty therapy. No offense to any therapists out there. Sorry.
Yeah. It was weird, John. We were like, how do we get sued the least? Yeah, thirsty therapy sounds better than medical advice for taking. For changing the narrative, right? I feel like there's some
Man,
degree
I
of
wish I had
responsibility
another
with the
one of
name of medical advice. Yeah, I wish you did too. Technically, we had 2 people. I think we could have got 2 cocktails, and we got enough.
We got a ton of food.
items,
They didn't know how many people were with us. We always order for like 12.
We do.
Every time I pick up food, they're like, "Are you having a party?" I'm like, "No."
Right. Uni, I'm
That was
glad
the
you
other
like
thing.
the upgrades.
I was. Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Toilet.
I just saw it.
Again, those lights. Yeah, I was again pushing the limits on the to-go cocktails thing today. I was like, I think it's like 2 cocktails per major food item. So I
Yeah.
probably could have gotten 4 cocktails,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I think justifiably they wouldn't have given a shit, but
Well,
we were just dipping our toe in the water, and
Why?
also it's still $13 a pop. So
Well, yeah.
while I know it's going to a good
We have all
cause,
this.
I can't see. I also can't be a dumb bartender too, and not like.
Yeah.
I want to help and produce, but at the same time we're like, we had spitballed like $36 a piece or like $39 a piece for our wish list of cocktails, and then I just thought, I don't know if that's responsible.
Sweet, you tagged
But it could
me.
change. Maybe some of our friends out there could help sponsor us through it. If we get some backing, I am more than happy to have 3 cocktails.
We could try every to-go cocktail in town if we got
at
enough
the same time,
crowdsourcing.
really, right? From each place, I'd try. John and I and Bree and I could each try all the cocktails from each place.
Maybe not after a stream though. We might not. Maybe.
It might just get better.
Tolerance.
John, we just might just get loopy if anything, but not like terrible.
Speak for yourself. Yeah.
Bree will get terrible. She'll just stop talking though. Then it'll just be you and I, John.
Is
Back to
that-
the basics.
Is that a historical? Do I stop talking? Is that the key to me to shutting up? Is drinking too much?
Yeah, usually.
Oh.
Really quiet.
I don't know. I'm learning things about myself.
Welcome. I'm letting go all my secrets.
Yeah. No, that makes sense why you bring a drink to bed every night. Stop talking.
John, are you ready to help Bree get through therapy right now? She's having a breakthrough.
What? Do you,
This is what happens. This is why you have your
yeah.
name.
What do you need?
Oh, nothing.
I
It
do.
was literally just the idea that I finally discovered that Billy's trying to get me to shut up, so that's why he feeds drinks.
That is not true. But everybody knows like friends that get like funnier or louder, weepy, or
Oh,
just
yeah.
quiet when they get drunk. Like everybody has this like alter ego essentially. Like it's just part of my favorite part about being a bartender is I love studying and watching people. It gives my brain, in its ADHD craziness, 100 things to focus on at once.
So yeah, but that's curious though. So if I get quieter though.
Right? Not at first.
Oh. So
You
there's
get
like
louder
a
at
there's like a
first.
so it's
And then you get quieter.
okay.
Yeah, there's always an ebb and flow for everybody. I'm kind of the same way. I'll
Should I share what happens
eventually
to
at
you
the
if
end
you drink too
I get weepy and I get all like
No, you don't get
emotional.
weepy. You get like self-conscious and like hide away from me. If you drink too much, you're like,
Well,
oh,
in the
where
house.
are you?
John, has the pandemic changed how you feel about drinking? From beginning
Whoa,
to
that
end,
is such a deep question.
That was.
right?
We're
That was
like,
a massive question.
we should post this. This is like why it's called
Why we're thirsty therapy? Yeah, really.
I mean, yeah, it is the genesis of this stream that we're having right now.
Exactly.
Um,
Could you grab us some more news so I don't have to try and speak
Mhm.
about it? Thank you.
let's see. Can I bring this?
Same glass? Is it frozen? A little chilly?
I reuse the same glass. New cubes.
That's okay. I would.
So the night off.
Now, which one? Let's see. Do you remember the description for this one?
I don't. Oh,
That's okay.
strawberry daiquiri.
Strawberry daiquiri, is that what it is? Bree's got it. Here,
They
she's,
kept it-
she's gonna hook me up.
They kept it really cold. I didn't think it was a slushy though.
Rum.
Yeah, over the phone they said like a daiquiri.
Let's see. This one says rum, ginger, lychee. Are you heating it up for me? Okay, sweetheart. Cinnamon. Oh, sorry. Lychee. Where are you? Cinnamon, nutmeg, and lime. That sounds good. I'm a fan of lychee and ginger together.
Was it lychee or lychee? Who are you still watching?
Uni heavy. I couldn't it be potato, but I think I used to say lychee all the time, and everyone seems to have pushed me over to lychee. So
I never know.
I don't know why. I bet I change depending on who I'm around, but if somebody seems to know the perfect enunciation. The thing for me is, when it comes to this kind of stuff, John, way to pop it. The thing for me is, I am always taking care of guests, and I love that. And I'm willing to just make the smallest adaptations to make that much smoother and more of an enjoyable. So if they start saying lychee, sure, lychee it is. They start saying lychee, and I will I'll change per table, unless there's somebody who tells me that this is the way it is. Like McCrew,
okay.
right? If I have or Burberry, like Burberry, I got somebody from someplace. That I have somebody from Ethiopia who says it's Burberry. Why wouldn't I trust somebody from Ethiopia? It's a Ethiopian spice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless you know it's wrong.
Right. John, enough of this postulating. Tell me about that fantastic cocktail.
Before I do, Uniebi does say lychee.
Okay.
All right, lychee it is.
Uniebi, how do you say maraschino? Is it maraschino?
I say maraschino.
Answer in the chat below.
Please, we love you being here. By the way,
I say maraschino.
I have it on good authority.
I don't know if I'm wrong. That's okay. We just needed somebody else's opinion who I trust.
we do trust
It's
you.
Exactly.
Italian,
That's why I
not
asked.
German.
Maraschino.
Yeah.
Uniebi agrees with Bree.
I don't know
Okay,
if I'm
but-
right at all, but that's how I say it. So tell us your story.
So about the cocktail,
Back to it.
it's very good. The night off. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Do you have the
Yep,
menu?
that's it. Did you hear me? Did you hear the description? Okay, I won't do it again then.
Oh,
That's all.
actually, yeah. One more time.
One more time. It's
Okay.
rum, ginger, lychee, cinnamon, nutmeg, lime. Look at I
Yeah.
default to lychee. How is that? Speaking
Yeah.
of lychee, that I have had more fun with than I ever would have expected from that particular like fruit. We've had several cocktails. In fact, friends of mine that might be watching have made said cocktails in the same bar.
Lychee.
Lychee cocktails. But because of that lychee cocktail that this person and I had to make, according to this bar program, I came up with the weirdest, most fun, and it's not that weird in the long run. It's actually been one of my more popular nerdy cocktails, John, and it's called a melted snowman. And I would hollow out a little baby carrot, and drop 2 cloves in the glass, and it was lychee puree, so it was like bright white with nigori sake and a bunch of other stuff. But so it was bright white, and then all of a sudden you just had a floating carrot and 2 floating cloves floating around the top, like it looked like a snowman melted right there in your glass.
It was delicious.
And I've made it a couple different times for several different sake makers, and they all really like, because it's combined spicy shochu and sake and lychee together.
Oh my gosh, that sounds great. Well, we're doing that at some point. I'm sure. I'm a little surprised that lychee hasn't come up in the chat, honestly.
That's
But
true.
yeah,
that
we should have a
out of all
lychee
the
night,
things
and we can
talked about.
definitely do that one. Lychee and shochu.
We could totally do a lychee
That sounds
night.
great.
That'd be fun. Yeah. We have a good amount, and not to mention everything that we've talked about as far as what we're planning. Uniebi, I'm very excited for you to find out things moving forward. I'm all aflutter, but I didn't even know you were going to be here tonight. I thought some of this was going to be a secret or a surprise, more than a secret, but then a surprise. But more than anything, I think that we have a lot of like great things to plan out, because we've talked about doing a ransom night, right, John? Like ransom distillery. We have, and those are nights that'll spread out. Not to mention our like signature cocktail nights from various bar programs around the world. Which I think is going to be awesome, because people like you and Uniebi out there that have traveled to places like Iceland and what's M's tagline on here?
I don't know.
Oh, I forgot it.
Forgot it.
But she brought me back. We have another friend who went to Iceland, brought me back some fantastic like berry liqueur, Icelandic berry liqueur, and a bunch of other different flavored, like uniquely flavored liquors and liqueurs. So I think we could have like, man, I'm excited for all that we can like plan out for this, featuring bar programs from all over. We gotta have somebody travel to Singapore for us next. Help us get a couple of cocktail, or see if we can find a book from some famous Singapore bar.
Well, I keep thinking of my friend who works at a bar in Singapore,
Wow.
the Atlas.
I think I've seen a picture of that.
We were talking about it on a stream a while ago. It looks nice. He looks great. I mean, he must. I met him in San Francisco. I'm pulling up pictures now. Yeah, I mean, the lobby looks ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's loving it. If that's his career, I'm sure he made it to Singapore and he's succeeding.
Uniebi says Junior is a cool bar in Singapore. Should put a Junior.
I'll look it up.
Ooh, all right. Well, we should see if, I wonder, do they have a cocktail book?
That's cool. That is the question.
We got to find places. Well, it'll be easier to find places with cocktail books. Otherwise, ones that would expand or let us borrow their cocktails. Most places don't care if we give them full credit, but we need to be able to get the specs for them to do them justice, to actually like represent correctly. So Uni Ebi, if you see anything like that, or you and your fantastic partner know of anything more like that, this is where we're headed. More shows, more often, longer, but with more variety. We're gonna do 2 cocktail programs a month, right, John?
Yeah. Oh.
Should we not talk about it now, or I don't know? What's that? How does that work?
No,
I'm
it's
bad
fine.
at secrets.
It's fine. It's fine.
2 a month?
Two
What do you guys
cocktail
think
programs.
is
What do you mean by that? Like 2 books?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we can rotate in and out as subscribers desire to, eventually, or viewers desire. Like if somebody wants us to revisit Meehan's book, or The Drunken Botanist, or Joy of Mixology again, or something like that, or a book that we have, then we can revisit that and re-rotate through if some are more popular than others. But yeah, I'm thinking like
Yeah, he says it.
employees only, NYC and Singapore locations. Unievi says that there's some. Singapore also has employees
There might be a book
only.
there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
I'm gonna check it out, Unievi. I love you for that. That's awesome. I love how you looked up at that one. Now we're on this one.
I know. Like, where are we? I'm like kind of just looking at John.
It's almost like we need a light telling us each camera angle.
Or maybe we just don't have 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll talk about it.
We'll have to figure it out. Yeah, give us your feedback. Do you hate Unievi especially? Do you hate the bird's eye view?
Do you hate Unievi?
No.
No, do you hate the
Probably
bird's
Unievi.
eye view and just like this view, and we can even re-angle this
I still think that should be there.
straight on
but
view.
we'll see.
Yeah, but I don't think that John and I have talked about how that camera is so much weaker as far as
Oh.
source goes. Oh, you mean
That
stuff.
should go there.
I think you're right, probably. She's probably right. She usually is.
I think it's really good. The angle is really good right now. Just need the replating. That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I definitely appreciate it.
It looks really nice. I think.
I'm excited.
It's fun.
It is. I'm excited to talk about all these fantastic places that we got around here, John, and we get to talk about these yummy drinks. I gotta say, by the way, going back to Acid Test, maybe if everyone got cinnamon for no reason at all, just to give you cinnamon because it's tiki style, I don't mind the cinnamon by the end of my drink. I really actually liked it. How about you with the strawberry?
This daiquiri isn't my new favorite drink of theirs.
No way, really?
I'm a sucker for daiquiris. My single favorite drink. And this
It
isn't
is.
this isn't a classic daiquiri or even a crazy Jamaican funky one like I like to order, Billy.
Yeah, you do.
But
Did not know this.
there's something about this. The ginger and the lychee. Like, yes, I'm on vacation, but damn, they did it well.
So a white rum?
Yeah, I barely taste the alcohol. Like, I know there's alcohol in it, but I can't tell what kind of rum. Or it's very clean. The alcohol is very clean.
I'll have to get that one next time.
Oh yeah, I would get this again.
I wonder what they'll have next time too.
Are they
That's-
rotating? Or
Well,
does it, like, seem pretty
maybe.
static?
I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Eric's a really
question.
creative guy though. And he makes yummy drinks, so I'm sure. I mean, right now he's probably just trying to hold his business down and not try and create more drinks, but and stick with what he knows works.
Well, and you have to be able to like pre-mix and take it to go, right?
Right. Exactly. And batch it all really, really well and have a good dilution rate. So, but it's all math. Thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Yay, math. You know, Bree helps me so much with math that I think I told you this before, John, but she made me a calculator just a calculator in Excel to help me determine how high of an alcohol content I need to get when I'm making liqueurs and different things like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I gotta do
that. Yes.
Did I? Okay, yeah, I gotta partake for
Yeah.
like I gotta take into consideration like the fruit and how that adds sugar and water to certain things, as well as the water that I have to add and all the other.
Yeah, we're scientific over here.
And how much alcohol, what the alcohol level I start at. And sometimes I start with like Everclear, and then sometimes it's Everclear and something a little less, like 80% alcohol and 160% together. So I gotta be able to take all that in mind. Bird's eye would be good to start. Oh, sorry, John. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just reading Uni Ebby.
Yeah.
She's giving us feedback on the bird's eye would be good to start when showing the food, but then stick to this one when you guys are eating and chatting.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it. Thank you for the feedback.
I think that's good feedback.
Yeah, I agree with that. John, do you feel like your food was like, especially if we get it in like re-vesseled, do you feel like it has enough space and room in your vision, in your area now, in your camera angle?
Yeah. Well, actually, question back to you. You tell me.
I think that you could even you've moved back this way. I feel like are you worried about seeing the extra edge of your kitchen?
Yeah, because you.
No. I can clean that up. Like I could.
Oh shit! It's just so which one am I looking at? This one.
That's
Like I could do something like this.
But it's a wider angle.
I mean, I can also get the tripod.
Oh yeah, that might work.
Oh, you see so much more on OBS now that I'm looking at your tiny OBS than I was when I watch you. I forget that I see you on Skype when I see your face. You know what I'm saying, John?
So I think.
So you have a lot of your kitchen now. Okay.
Let me go full screen.
Could you push your computer back just a smidge?
Oh, is it? Oh,
there.
See it, yeah.
Holy shit! That's like
it.
a really good angle.
Yeah.
You get your entire table right there. You could still have the bag in the foreground covering up your fantastically
stove,
fascist
Did you say fascist?
fashionable. Yeah, I did say. You didn't let me finish.
John,
it was a stove. You're not a fascist. You're fashionable oven glove is what I was gonna say. You could pull that bag back, and have that be your stopping point for whose ever bag we were using if we had a good angle at it, or I had a good logo on it. Sorry, not angle at it. That's a really good angle though that way. Is it too far away from you for you to see your chat on your screen?
It's fine. It's fine.
You get the whole table now. It's awesome. How's the mango?
Just good you want.
Cool. Oh, what's going on there?
I gave him half of my gummy because he gave me half of his. Well, I guess it was mine, but.
Oh, yeah, I get another gummy.
Yeah, now you get the mango, or did you get the Dookie Red Bean now too?
No, I had. What did I have initially? Mango, and then for the strawberry daiquiri, I have strawberry gummy.
Ooh.
But I'm not gonna garnish with that. I'll just eat that on its own.
That's a dessert.
It's a delicious treat.
They're my kids always. I sneak out little ones like that. We have soda flavor and all these Japanese gummy candies because they come in the best flavors ever.
You know, Uniebi made a great suggestion. Classic cocktails. We could do a Singapore Sling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my God, Uniebi, you're awesome. It's a great one. And that would fill in John's love and desire for rum.
Mm.
Right? It
Wait,
did a lot of.
Does it have rum in it? That was a gin drink.
Singapore Sling? I thought it had a rum blend in it.
Is it rum and gin?
Help them.
Uniebi?
Yeah,
How was that?
Yeah. Hold on, let's see. What's it going to be in? Singapore Sling. PDT? I think Meehan and PDT both have a sling. I have others, but we got to step up our... John, I think we step up our game
the
for
original
books.
is gin.
What?
John just got another
John, well done. You got a new pen.
John leveled up.
We have 2 pens now. 2 pens.
John, we were
Yes.
just talking about thirsty therapy pens, so we'll have to get you one for your 8th grade.
That's hilarious. We were.
All right.
It was so hey Uniebi,
Uniebi will appreciate
you
this.
will fucking appreciate this more than anyone else I know. But we were just talking about, as I pull it out of my pocket right now, we're leaving the house, and I always like having a pen, and lo and behold, what pen did I grab?
Over there, babe.
No, it's right there. They see it. I promise they know exactly what pen this was instantly as soon as I held it up.
Yeah, you're right. The colors.
Yeah, they know. And I was saying, this is a bamboo sushi pen.
Yeah, I got it.
And Christopher
Got you on the big
Lofgren,
screen.
I will always say over and over and over again, I've met so many owners, and this to me, while it's not good for the environment necessarily, now that I'm thinking about that angle,
They last a long time though.
having a pen like this is the best walking advertisement next to a t-shirt
I think
that you
that's
could
shirt. But yeah.
ever have. Like, yeah, but I love having t-shirts. Like, people love having t-shirts from places. Whether you
I
think it's like
agree.
broy or like whatever you think of it,
I don't think anything of it. I just
people
think-
like giving somebody a free t-shirt is like a badge of honor. Like, I've watched it change people. You could give them the ugliest shirt, but if you give it to them for free and it has like the place that they like on it, they'll wear it. Same thing with a pen.
Okay.
More so with a pen though, because you could always use it. And if it's a good, reliable pen, I've had this pen for 6 years, John. But good pens, I'm always gonna, if I whip it out at the bank or anywhere else, somebody's gonna see it in Bamboo Sushi. I'm not even sure that I want to necessarily.
So we should
promote that
We
as
should
much
like
as I-
preface this with the fact that you have always carried a pen ever since I met you.
Goodness.
You have carried a
John, are
pen.
you okay over there?
John, do we need to
we're
send
okay,
help?
we're okay.
Is everything all right, John?
I'm getting used to the new.
Bree's preface
this-
is scary. I realize.
I know. He,
No, don't be, John. It's okay. I'm
yeah,
just
you're
teasing.
good.
Keep talking about pens.
So he just really always has a pen with him. Like he's like the dude that like they're like when you used to actually have to sign receipts, they'd be like, no, I have my own. Because he's a total germaphobe.
I was built for this pandemic before
totally
it was.
were.
In fact, I laxed over the last couple of years because everybody made me feel like I was so ridiculous. I was made for this.
Yes, you have been training for this your whole life. I get it.
John, you
But-
want to know what it was? When I was 10 years old, my aunt worked at American Express. And they didn't allow people to exchange pens there because it was during flu season because it had such a like exponential, they thought, in their workplace spreading the flu.
Oh, wow.
And I never forgot that when I was a kid. I was like, that is brilliant. You know what? 1 million people touched the pens I touched to sign a receipt or something like that. So that's got to be way worse than people at Amex handing shit back and forth.
Yeah. I wonder if like pens, you won't be allowed to have pens.
And then also, no lie, I used to have a
Sign.
stainless steel one because I was like, worst case scenario, if I got to give somebody a tracheotomy,
Right.
I am fucking ready. There's the Boy Scout right back at you.
These are the
One more
things that
time.
he thinks about.
I do
Just go
think
grab
about
your
those
bug
things.
out bag.
That's great.
Thank goodness it's after hours, right, Uniebi? We get some.
This is hilarious.
Rewinding back to classic cocktails in Singapore sling, and we're going to do more of those, right?
Yeah. Because you're gonna do classic cocktails.
Twice a month?
Yeah. But
Classic-
specifically classic or cocktails from a book twice a month.
Oh, sorry. Cocktails from book twice a month. Classic cocktails once a month.
The cocktails from a book may be classics.
They might
Could
be
be.
classics, yeah.
But they're just not. The Venn diagram is not
Right.
completely
Well, I had to leave that part open because I specifically said that to John, though. Is that like, yeah, there could be.
So at least once a month.
Well, and what we've talked about, John, is that we're gonna let viewers pick one of the cocktails out of the books ahead of time, right?
Well, if we do,
Mhm.
yeah.
Because we're going to for our subscribers, we're gonna let them have a roll at the wheel for their cocktail, and we'll make whatever it is that they pick, and then we'll make one you pick and one I pick, right? For the bar programs. For the classics, Should we have somebody pick one of the classics too, you think? It's kind of fun. We could stick to a 3 cocktail format.
I just think when we let other people choose, they can choose a classic already, but they can also choose something gross.
It's true.
Like we're already giving them a lot of power there, so maybe see how that plays out.
So maybe we only we narrow the power to those 2 days. Sorry, go ahead.
And then if we need to steer them towards like, okay, you know what, we really need more classic cocktails because people have been throwing us gross shit, so you must pick a classic.
That's true.
Is an AMF a classic?
Although we're making them pick from the same bar book we're picking every week, so whatever bar book it is.
Oh, so do we tell people you must pick from this particular book?
Yes. That's why I wanted that's why I wanted at least 2 months ahead of time.
Ah, okay. See, I was thinking we would let people pick whatever because
No. Fuck that.
That's gonna get gross.
Fuck that.
quick.
No. Remember the paper bag story that I told you? The guy who told me he knew of a cocktail. It was a great cocktail called the paper bag. Which was supposed
I'm
to
trying
be
to think
paper
of how many.
Maybe Abby agrees with the same bar book. We have consensus.
Our number one fan
Okay.
agrees.
I was just thinking, how many episodes, how many streams could we go with one, even just one, viewer chosen cocktail? Where it's like an AMF, okay, Long Island iced tea, okay, Jaeger bomb.
Fuck.
This is getting old.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I didn't explain that better. So this is the book of the week. This is why I said I wanted it so far ahead, right? So every week we'll have a different book and we'll have it a month or 2 ahead of time. And our subscribers you will pick a cocktail out of this book, I will pick a cocktail out of this book, and a subscriber gets to pick a cocktail out of this book. So there's some sort of control. The week before,
I was just hoping there might be some benevolent subscriber who'd be like, AMF or
right?
How about a Manhattan?
Right.
Thank God they picked a Manhattan.
Or you motherfucker, like adios, really, thank you. But then we can roll the wheel on the show the week before, so that we know. So we put all the cocktails and not the names of the subscribers, but the cocktails that were chosen, right? Because maybe 5 different subscribers all pick the same cocktail. Like, that's cool. We could even decide, you and I need to talk about whether we want to put that cocktail on even more.
The wheel's not going to be
The
on
wheel's
the book.
it's on the book. That's right. Whether you put if like 5 people pick like adios motherfucker, do you put 5 adios motherfuckers on there?
No.
Or do you just put
Well,
one and then they all feel like a winner one way or
So
another?
probability wise,
Yeah.
it should be like the propensity of like, so if everybody gets to pick one and like your fans all pick the same one, then they should have like the probability should be higher that drink gets picked. So you should actually put it on there.
We should put it on there more than once. But I'm okay with that. What do you think, John?
Put votes on more than once?
So like
Yeah.
if 5 people pick the same drink, it'll be on the wheel 5 times basically. So there's a higher probability that drink gets picked because your fans, there's multiples of your fans that want that drink.
Yeah. Provided you have enough fans. to want
I
that
was
drink.
I was picturing, I was picturing someone's name.
Do you think names are better, or do you think it feels good to have somebody like, oh shit, that's my drink, even if it could be your drink and somebody else's drink also?
I mean, names are good if people want to share there.
Oh, that's true.
Well,
Yeah.
we could do the best of both. We could, give 5 spaces to that one drink on the wheel, but then say, who the 5 people were.
Yeah.
Or even what if we pulled out, like, we didn't even have to, we could list it. Is it better to say them out loud, or like we could do a drop down like we do with the cocktails and have that a separate, like, where we click on these are the so and so cocktails of the night, or on the wheel tonight, and you can click on who pick. You like click on that cocktail, and it shows a list of. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the same way you expand on the specs.
Yeah. That's possible.
Would that look dumb? Is that weird? Or would it...
I'm not saying it would look weird. I'm just, is it worth anybody's time?
Oh, that's a good point. If we're gonna put it on somewhere else anyway,
people just need a passing mention and then move on with our lives.
So, but would I have to list it? Was that your intention though? That I would list all their names?
Yeah, you would. The winners.
Oh, of the winners cocktails. So
yeah.
these okay. So we picked this.
Yeah.
These
10 people voted AMF. Here they
right.
Here's all 10 of their names.
Here's all 10 of their names. Okay.
I'm just the messenger and the drinker of the AMF.
Yeah.
Right. The maker and the drinker of the AMF. Congratulations. But
AMF as written in the PDT bar book.
Right.
Is that in there?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say. Is that in any book? Is there a book?
There's got to be a book in it.
I hope it's not in a book.
I feel like that's like an urban legend. Like that drink doesn't. No one ever needs to write it down.
Right.
It just exists in the minds of every college student.
Are you too happy with dinner, by the way?
Yes, I haven't had curry yet.
You haven't had any? Oh, I have. She's waiting for the curry. She's saving
got
her best
full.
for last.
I got full.
That's why I'm slowing down now. John, the curry's so damn good. I love the burnt ends on it.
Yeah.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower's good too.
The fried chicken's also really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of chicken, like elevated chicken McNugget.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, because it's got that like sweet and sour like sauce.
Wait, did you get that too?
No, we've had it before.
We've had it like 3 times before this, so yes. But so the reason we talked ourselves out of it is I made chicken and eggplant katsu last night for everybody.
So we had enough fried chicken.
So yeah, a lot of fried goodness.
Lucky household.
It's my favorite because we can reheat the katsu reheats really well, and the eggplant also doubles as eggplant parmesan.
Turns out good the next day.
Yeah, days later. And then you trick everybody into thinking they're eating something different.
Totally. It's the name of the game.
While saving myself the time of actually
your
cooking more.
here.
Yeah. I gotta be
So
I gotta be economical. Yeah.
Yeah. He's always got an angle.
It's a manager, John. It's a manager. Just
Good looking
managing
manager.
things.
Yeah, you were quite domestic yesterday. You made chicken katsu and eggplant katsu and apple crisp and.
I'm pretty domestic most days, but yes, I got more
were, like,
accomplished.
extra.
More accomplished
Yesterday.
domestically. My daughter and I we're passing down the family apple crisp recipe to her, John.
She learned how to make it,
Yeah.
but she doesn't like it.
She didn't like it the way I had made it because I made it the way the recipe said as opposed to the way that I normally like. I like tweaking things, but she's really into reading, so we just follow the recipes.
Yeah.
Well, the recipes I say. I found out my whole life my grandpa made this dessert, John, that was apple crisp. Do you like apples?
I do.
Okay.
I
I
really
do
don't
too.
like apples. Sorry, just an observation.
Don't be such a snob. Of course they are. Anyway.
I just have never met someone that doesn't like an apple, so it's confusing.
What's wrong with that? Anyway, the
No judgment, I'm just curious.
I never got a full recipe, like a formal recipe from my grandpa of how he made his apple crisp, but he was in the kitchen a lot, which I'm impressed, being that he was, I think, he died last year and he was 93 or 94. So for his like generation, he was very like domestic and cooked a lot. He taught me a lot of things in the kitchen, and that was just a side note. But I never knew what the recipe for this was, and I was flipping through the Joy of Cooking, and I found out all his recipe is the combination of 2 different recipes in the Joy of Cooking that are really close to each other too.
Really?
Yeah, it's the apple crisp recipe with the cherry cherry crunch
Top.
recipe.
For the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it uses the crunch for the top with the apple recipe for the bottom, essentially, of the apple crisp. Apple crisp is traditionally like a doughy stuff you pour and it bakes up a little bit. It's more cakey and stuff. But this is a little bit of flour with oats and a ton of brown sugar and other things in it. So it's like that crunchy, hard crumble on top. It holds up well with ice cream. That's why I always liked
It's
it.
delicious.
So she made that with us yesterday, but then she didn't like it because we didn't sugar the apples and cinnamon the apples like I normally do because I forgot because we were following the recipe, and so the apples were so bitter. The contrast was that's a lot for a little kid. I forget that.
She's not good at eating bites together.
Right. They aren't OCD like me. Who like to combine the perfect bite in one.
The perfect bite's gonna come up again and again.
Oh yeah.
Thirsty Therapy, episode 506. The perfect bite.
The
We're
perfect
still
bite.
talking
Here
about
comes the
the
perfect bite.
Every time Billy sits
Dude.
down for a meal.
You want to hear the funniest part about that, John? I couldn't stand my food touching when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Now I like I got like this much. Oh, I could tell that the chef wanted you to have 70% rice, 4% pork belly, and 22% curry in this bite. Oh, that's well done, chef. I could tell. And it's because I appreciate I know that they actually really do. They're as crazy as me with flavors. They really do want that to be like, oh, this is amazing, and if anybody, they want everybody to be able to do it perfect, but you can't tell people that necessarily in a restaurant setting. So you have to let them to their own devices, even if it's gonna be the worst in the chef's opinion. Even it's gonna be the worst for the guest.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot of places, John, can you go where they'll totally omakase or give you the, you have a perfect sit down pairing, food pairing, and you eat everything they give you and you're happy with it. That's not necessarily. A lot of people are like, why would I didn't want that tonight. I don't like pork. I have a gluten thing.
That's not
I wasn't here for that. But yeah, well, I was just saying multiple things.
chicken.
So I feel like in those settings it opens you up to. Sorry, I felt like I had to finish that. My bad. In those settings, it opens you up to just being able to create and give, as opposed to letting people.
Yeah.
Being a little more
Left to their own devices.
Yeah.
And choosing. Yeah.
amiable to other people's stuff in making those bites. There's a very finite place that you can make those perfect bites.
There's a lot of theory behind this, John. That's why I said it's a recurring theme in after
Gotcha.
hours.
It's like that Rainier, right, John? It sometimes is the perfect thing for the end of the night.
It's been great.
He got a tall boy one.
He
We need to
did.
get some of
I feel like an
those.
amateur, but then again, we usually double or triple up, so we're okay. Okay, we got nothing to prove really.
But we still have holiday ones, so that proves that we're at least have had these for a while.
Uni Abby, you're welcome for letting you feed.
We are happy you're
We love
creepy.
you. I wish I
the-
could see your
I know that's the problem.
I wish I could see your chat. We'll try and fix that for the next one.
Well, you could. My phone just died.
Well, yeah, other than that. John, how do you feel?
Sated.
I know. I'm ready for a nap.
Oh, good. I'm glad you.
A nap?
I'm glad you knew what that word meant. I didn't know.
Sleep.
Philly.
I didn't
I'm
even
glad
know.
you knew what that word meant.
I was like, John, you feel like a saint right now? How does that? Sainted?
Sated.
Satisfied.
Not sainted.
That's awesome.
Oh, and-
Thank God, because I was I'm growing up Catholic. I thought for sure there takes many steps, and usually you have to be dead to be sainted. So I was like, that's the last step, in fact, for sainthood.
Is a Rainier.
No, being dead. But yes, the Rainier could be. That could be the thirsty therapy sainthood.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is so weird. So John, I'm
Thirsty
hearing some
sainthood.
traffic. Is that like a thing? Did you constantly hear people driving by fast?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
You're probably so used to
Even
it.
on my earphones.
Yeah, it's interesting. I just hadn't noticed.
Oh,
it's
you're
not
not.
big, but it's
He's
interesting.
normally not by the window.
Yeah.
That's
But
why.
I was like, wow, you got some
Yeah, you're
driving.
right.
But it's only a 6-foot difference from here to
Yeah, it's
my
interesting.
filming location.
That's true, but I feel like a window still picks up like a good, even like those
Because you're losing
these
like
fancy
the
insulated, yeah,
insulated layers.
you're
I
losing
guess that's what must be happening.
wood and drywall, and yeah.
Interesting. It's not bad. I just noticed. I was
It's
like,
not
wow.
super distracting or anything, but
Really? I used to
I've
live by
heard it a
train.
couple times. Yeah, we used.
Thank goodness we still don't live by a train.
Although I just found a gem of a spot right next to a train by the beach.
Yeah. It wasn't by the beach, it was by the bay.
Oh, by
Yes.
the bay.
Down by the
What bay?
Tillamook Bay. Was that where it was?
Oh,
I think
huh.
it was Tillamook Bay. Yeah.
Don't ask. There's
I-
lots of like.
There's lots of COVID postulations going on. I think not only with this household, but every household out there, minus Uni Ebbies.
That are sick of their four walls.
Yeah, they're sick of the current four walls that they're in, except for this one. This one's
I like
nice.
that wall. Nice.
But outside of that,
Freshest wall in the house.
right? Exactly. The newest edition. This is okay. Every other wall, my God, they're either gonna have to get painted a bright teal color this summer, or
No more painting.
they're gonna have to change locales or something.
We're just gonna get a green screen and then we're gonna show you the beach.
Yeah, so we'll
Philly's
pretend-
at the beach.
We'll be at the beach. I do have a green screen coming, John.
If you have any ideas, it's mainly just because it came with the lighting kit. but-
Oh,
Yeah.
Kinder Lift has some ideas for sure. Wait,
Oh.
it came for what?
Well, you got
Well-
some lights.
I was gonna get some extra lights anyway, right? To have a little bit softer light idea around here. And for some of the pictures. But Tate needed a green screen for his
Twitch
GI
channel.
class. Well, yeah, and his up and coming Twitch channel. And one of the better reviewed ones that I've been looking at actually comes with a full what do they call it? A full frame for the green screen and everything else. So I just got that because I was already looking at it for everything else. And he needs it for his stuff. So
Cool.
we'll see how it works. It might be good for picture background. I'm excited to try the black
Yeah.
version of it.
Cool. Yeah. Absolutely.
But
What,
we could start VRing. We could start doing VR VR streams
Oh
if you
man,
want.
it's like I'm in the cocktail, man.
Right?
I'm swimming.
Oh my God! When
I'm
we were
swimming.
stuck, right? I'm stuck in the glass. This fuck
I
these
mean-
martini glasses.
I mean, when a drink's this good, I thought about it.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
Thank
has
you,
it.
Eam, for the delicious food tonight
And beverages.
and beverages.
Yes. Yes. It's great. What else do you think we need to make this part of the next stream? What else do we need to figure out?
What do you think? Do you have any ideas or thoughts or feedback for right now? Otherwise, I think we're good.
I think the microphone is a top priority.
Okay. I do too.
Why is that? I'm here. Oh, so I'm hearing you through Philips, the laptop microphone, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, the noise bothers me, but I don't know. I'm picky about audio, so
What noise?
background noise. There's
Can you hear the music?
Air.
Oh, just
a
air.
little bit. A little bit. The music's fine. It's like when you're not talking, I can hear something.
Okay.
That's
And
good
so,
to know.
a mic. Hopefully, a
Yeah.
mic will cut that. Will basically stop.
Yeah, but it's a trade-off, right? Because then you can't really hear me, or I'll echo into this mic if we don't get the right mic. Ugh.
Wait, why? You're coming. We hear you through our headphones.
Yeah, we have headphones.
We're gonna
on
keep.
now.
We'll keep this going because
Wait, that's what you're doing? You're not
Yeah.
listening to me through the MacBook speaker?
Yeah.
No, we cut you
that's
off of the MacBook speaker.
Well,
You're off.
Well,
of
that's
MacBook.
amazing then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. That's why we tested this
And
so that we
you
can get
are brilliant. And
Thank you.
Problem
No,
solved.
fake.
Oh, thank you.
Fake me.
thank you, Bree.
Bree did it.
I'm just teasing.
We had the idea
No,
together, but yeah.
But if we had a microphone, we could put it closer to us, and that might cut down.
And
some
and
of
we
that
need to
noise.
review this recording. I might be really loud. Like my microphone situation might not be any better. Like you might hear me chewing too much, drinking too much.
Oh, don't worry. So don't. Please don't get stuck on your sounds. Like that's gonna be a thing that is,
What's the thing called? What's that audio?
Oh, ADSM.
ASMR.
ASMR. That's what it is. yeah.
ADSM. what are you
ADSM.
talking-
Whatever.
ASMR. I mean.
No, but like, well, A, that's a thing, but also like, B, like, don't, because I think it's better to hear you clearer. Don't get caught on that particular part. That's not going to be a gross part for anybody who wants to watch this. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this might not be your mom's bag or my mom's bag because they think we shouldn't be talking and having food in our mouths and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that's how they raised us. But outside of that, like I don't think that this is. Don't worry about. I've heard you say that like several times, though, and don't get stuck on that part. I think it's better that we hear each other. I don't think anybody's really going to mind it too much.
I agree with that.
Okay. I'll
And
review the
I-
recording and double check.
Yeah, but Billy
Well,
and
we
I are
all will,
loud
yeah.
too. So we'll like talk over your eating anyway. Like I just don't think
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
that's
big
true.
deal.
And then the only other thing might be a transition screen.
Oh.
Something-
Transitions.
Something
Like,
to put up
stay
while we
tuned.
adjust the cameras. Yeah.
Like come back. Like we could even can we have like a countdown? Like that would work. We'd be like stick
Actually,
around for
That's sort of a good idea.
like stick around for TT after what are we calling it?
Could we
After
just
hours?
put a static picture
Closing time.
of but that's what I'm wondering is what about the TD what if we so I know there's places around town that have this and we could ask at least one person. I know at least several people that would let us do this. But literally have that be back at where you fucking the little adjustable
Well, I could do that.
the adjustable let me finish. The adjustable clock that's on the bottom, and we'll be back in 5 minutes, or we'll be back by on a break. We'll be back by this. What if we just did that and closed like a closed sign? So it was basically a static picture of a window of a restaurant or a bar or a because you'd have the sign flipped from open to closed, and then you'd be back in closed. Be back in 15 minutes. It'd be like cheesy and cheap, but that's not necessarily like a bad
That's good.
thing.
I
Yeah,
mean, if it was
yeah,
consistent every time, like if you guys are gonna like end the stream at like
Or
8:20.
what if we could even get a
We could do
quick
it
film of
digitally.
having people turn from open to closed and have that if you want to have like a filming portion of it like we have now.
I
like
worry
a-
about the closed language, like people only seeing that and not looking at the clock. But I hear you.
Oh, okay.
Just because like
Yeah.
people are like simple and they're just kind of like, oh, they're
Oh, they're
closed now,
closed.
they're leaving. Like I just worry about the messaging. for some-
Closing signal.
Honestly, for now, what we could do, we could just take the existing screen and put, countdown to after hours
Yeah.
or be right back.
Be right back. Yeah.
Can we change the
A lot
color?
of streamers do that.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a good idea. Okay.
They have a be right back screen because they're going to the bathroom or they're
Yeah.
someone has a package at the door or something. What did you say? Can we do what?
Be right back is a great. What did you say, babe? Sorry.
So we just put "Be Right Back" over the existing one that we have.
So the
We could,
graphic.
we can duplicate the scene in OBS.
yeah.
We can maintain the outro, but then also have a be right back. Also tip us.
Right.
Like join us.
Be
for
right back. Be sure to stick around for happy hour while you wait.
a happy hour. We call it.
I mean, after hours. After
Yeah.
while you wait, remember our
Yeah, I want to
Then no,
play
no.
with that. But
The name.
for the short term, to be ready for a week from tomorrow, we could just duplicate the existing screen and just change the text, right?
Yeah,
Right.
I can do that.
You got
Nice.
that? Okay.
You want to whip up something, Bree?
I'll do it. I'll try it. We'll try it out, see how it works.
Thanks.
And then the only other thing is to think about microphones. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I think the microphone would be good to have for.
I got a couple examples. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Because then if
those
you ever
ideas-
did have like someone join you actually during the stream, like the original stream, like the kids did that one night, you could hear them too.
Right. No, exactly. You switch right off my audio. Well, and it'd be nice too. I bet it takes a less battery not using it as a microphone as well. We might be able to get through the whole stream with the same set of
Yeah.
headphones. Okay.
But we could, yeah.
I don't think there's anything else. This was fun.
Super fun.
You feel good still?
This is a great practice, yeah. Bucket list check. Streaming in front of streaming eating and
Stream
unboxing
eating.
food in front of people.
Right?
Yeah, streaming eating. Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, setup wise, I know that we have your camera in the bottom of, or your screen in the bottom of our box. I see that. Do you want to stage your area, or are we going to do it differently? Do you want to do that like the next stream for practice? So like, the only thing I was wondering is, you have your EAM right now. Do you want to set up while we have practice real quick before we go, where things should be set and angled from where Bree and I can see?
Like his space, I think it's
Yeah,
good
your
right
space.
now.
Yeah, you're right. You can totally see the EAM. Okay.
That looks good. I
Okay.
feel like he's like right now. It's perfect.
Okay.
The angle's good.
The nice thing about it too is though
I
that
keep forgetting he has a bigger angle on that one.
yeah,
Okay.
it's wider.
Way wider. I can even see out his window. Okay. All right. Never mind then.
Can we add another scene that's split screen?
Oh, that
Yeah,
could work.
we should do that.
I could try that.
We could fall back to this setup that we have streaming right now, because there's two of
Actually,
you and one of me.
but I
Right,
actually
I like
like the
that.
split screen though.
That sounds good.
I like that.
We don't
idea.
You've
have to-
seen apps do that, right? Certain apps do that. Like I want to say Instagram does that when people call in on a
Yeah.
live stream.
So then it makes it like side by side. Yeah. Like Zoom does that
Yeah,
too
yeah.
when you're like like for live streams.
So that's an OBS setting that we'll have to like
No, it's-
reprogram into the.
It would
it's
be a new scene.
It's a new
It
scene.
used to be a new
yeah.
scene. So I would create a
And-
new scene, but I could base it off an old sign so we didn't have to redo everything. But we would just like change.
Yeah, you could
we
take
just
all the
resize
existing
this
cameras.
Right.
and resize this, and then we'd be side by side. So we'd have to look
And-
at our camera to make sure
We'd
we all
have to
got
move
in.
closer together.
Yeah,
to
so
make
you'd have to
sure
be
Yeah,
that,
like
so,
over
something to
here.
consider if you want to take up the full screen, like some part of it would have to be cut off.
Right.
My window would have to be cut off.
Which is okay.
That's what I was thinking. I was actually
But
thinking the same thing. Like,
I think it'd be worth it.
you can move your bag in. What if you moved your bag in like 4 inches?
Yeah. Yeah, and,
And
then
the
we
same
cut
thing,
him
like
here.
we could cut there and on the other.
Yeah,
Like,
we can. Well, it's true. It doesn't really work like that.
Oh, you
Like, we
can't
have
cut
to
both
pick-
sides?
Well, actually, we could do it if we split screen. Probably we could pick where it's slapped. But
yeah, because then you could get John in. Because it's more important. Basically, what I was saying. That's kind of what I was talking about before too. See how from that angle too. Like if he pulls his EAM bag in, he has the entire and behind him, basically where your rice is. If your EAM bag went there,
where the
John,
life is, yeah.
is that rice all the way in the that right there?
Yeah.
If you move your EAM bag there for me real quick.
I'll be back.
Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is, John, we could, if we did that much right there, we could cut off most of your kitchen and still have a better view of you that way, and all of your food, like you get a lot of your food, you pushed away your bowl at this point.
I think it's a good idea. It makes it more conversational. if there isn't room for both you and Bree, we can revert to this view. We don't have to do the split screen all the time, but I think it'd be nice to have on hand.
I like it too. I wasn't. Yeah, no, I think it's a great idea. A really, really good
Cool.
idea. And if anything, I can get
Cool.
closer to Bree, and if we cut Bree partially off too, she was okay with that from before anyway, so she'd be fine with that still.
What a champ.
And we're also gonna retry this camera angle just slightly different, since we're not gonna do the bird's eye as much. It doesn't sound like, right? Do you agree with Uni Ebby's take on that?
Yeah, there's almost, this is awesome what you have right now. There's almost no reason for the bird's eye.
Okay, so like if we, even in my mind, if that happened, and since Bree's not here right now, I'll just do this real quick.
You're replacing?
Yeah, you're gone. You're out. Somebody else got your rose.
Oh man. It's too late for that.
Just kidding. I like how I ever watched The Bachelorette. John, did we ever tell you we've never watched The Bachelorette except when we knew the girl who was on there, and we had hung out with her and her fiance like a few
Who
months.
happened to be my ex-boyfriend?
Who happened to be Bree's ex-boyfriend like 6 months before she was on this show.
Wait, no, he wasn't my ex-boyfriend 6 months before the show.
No, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Anyway, John.
It's
Sometimes
complicated.
Bree just complicates things a little bit
I
more.
do.
too.
My mouth just gets in the
She
way.
likes to get really. She's like,
Okay, got
for
it.
sure, I'm gonna help with this, but no.
We just make things work. Do you want to tilt it down a little bit? Yeah, that could work. Because then if we split screen and I pull you closer here.
What do you think of that, John?
But
Yeah.
Not as good. Do you like the other? Did you like the other way better? Here, scoot over.
He's got to wait a second.
Oh,
if it's no, I got you on. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm supposed to be looking at Twitch.
and then we.
Because
could-
then you could
and
be
then
over
we could cut off
here.
this side,
Yeah.
or no? Did you like it better the other way?
In terms of space, it works. Yeah, the space works. You're right. I just wanted to be closer to the food.
Yeah.
Okay,
The food would have to go
well,
like right
based on-
here.
Damn it,
Based on
Philip.
Uni Ebby's suggestion, it's
Right.
not bad right now. That's not bad actually.
How about this though?
Why'd you say dang it, Philip?
Well, he's right there.
Oh. Be nice to Philip.
Yeah, I wish this camera was like a clip onto Philip, just a little bit above Philip.
Which we actually could do that. We just need a different tripod. Like we would just need to do it somehow. I could come up with a way to do it.
How's that? Are you different, John? Still not as good.
That's
Well,
better.
I'm
It's
like-
closer.
So if I'm like,
Yeah, you're all cut off.
It's
in a weird
good to
world.
breathe in.
yeah.
You might get.
I think
cut
your
off
I think
partly
your
for that.
first the angle you did just before this, I think that was really good.
Yeah.
At the
Okay.
cost of you're further away from the food.
Yeah. But we could do the bird's eye for the food.
You can hold things up as you
And we can hold
box
things
them.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and two, what if we move this?
Oh, I
over
like
just
this
a little
bar cart
bit?
angle.
Well, yeah, we could. Yeah, the
Oh,
bar
yeah.
angle is cool too. But we could mess with things here and like make it fit perfect. Like
Right.
exactly how we
And
want.
move, maybe even move Philip right to there. You could control it better.
It was actually like use the chair bigger and then just like tilt it over a little bit or something. Yeah. We can make it work. We'll play with it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. I'm trying to make it so your face doesn't get too right up
Yeah.
in it though.
Because
Is
then
why?
I'm-
Well, because
Because then I'm like
because
in it.
proportion angle, your face is 10 times bigger than
I'm like,
anything else.
hello, look at my giant head.
Right, exactly. Just based on that. So that's how I'm trying to. That's why it was
The
right
previous
there.
angle was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that was bad, like this is the one you're talking about. That's okay. I think it's only John. Uni Ebby. This one's a better angle, you said. For now.
It's gonna take a second to.
Yeah, and if we could get it just a
Update.
little lower, so we're not having to like, because I feel like I have to crouch.
Yeah.
We can make it work.
Dude, if we could do that, and you could like, and technically, if we split it right where we are, right here where my hand is,
Yeah, right here.
and then you'd be over on this side,
It
John.
would look like we were together.
Yeah, it would look like we were together. Based on your angling, it would look like we're kind of sitting in a booth.
Brilliant.
Like Bree's on one side of the booth, I'm in the
Yeah.
middle, and you're on the other.
Brilliant.
Cool.
Can we try
So
that
Bree,
real
you
quick
could-
before you go? Can you just I think all
I
you
don't
have
know
to
if
do
I
is
can do
stretch.
wall
All she'd have to do is
stretch.
stretch
Let's try
out
it.
the box, right, John?
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah. Yeah, Bree, you want to try it? Create a new scene or duplicate the current scene.
I'm just gonna mess with the screen. We'll fix it. But I think the problem is I have to change.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. Be right back.
Okay.
The problem is I have to change. Right now it's doing.
Forced.
It's like forcing me in the perspective, so
Yeah.
I have to like.
The other way. Yeah. You gotta
This
cut
way.
off the other side.
I know. That's the problem. Is like I can't.
Can you layer us
We'd-
over the top of him? See how he's over the top of us? Layer us over the top of him and
Does it-
cut
it doesn't
mine
work
short.
like that.
Okay, well, see how it works on his? How you can't force our screen forward?
No. Like, I mean, maybe. Maybe it. Yeah, here we go. It, here we go.
Yeah. Now, back the other way. Over John's stove.
Then that's the wrong way too.
No, it was.
Just if I go here though.
That's the opposite of what
Well, no, he's there.
we wanted. No, he is. You're right. But it's the opposite of what we wanted, whereas he
Well,
was on the right.
But if that's all we can do right this second, I can try and fix
No,
it later.
totally.
See, but it cuts a little bit more off of him than I want.
You're right. It does.
I might have to. Yeah, play with it a little. He loses.
All right, so it's opposite of what we were hoping for the moment.
We could fix it,
I get it.
but we could fix it. So, like, because I know what you wanted. You wanted it to look like he was on the other side,
other
like
side
so
of
it was
the
part of the
booth.
table, which we
Yeah.
can do. I just need to play with it more when we're not like.
And his side of the table's dark, and our side of the table is that light color.
Yeah. So we could flip it. I just have to. Yeah, we'll learn to have to figure out how to resize it without doing the layer.
And keep the tags.
Yeah, and keep the
name
tags. Yeah.
Might have to add one for you, Bree.
Yeah. I don't know. That's my.
Bree the gold. Bree
The
the.
That's funny that you said that.
masochist? No, or not masochist. What's the masticate? What do you? Because you're talking about how much you like eating.
The masticator.
Yeah.
I mean, that works. We could. It's funny that you said breathe
Has to be
bold,
on theme,
though.
right?
Do you remember when, like, in school you had to
Right,
like
that's
pick your
true.
first letter? What was that? Is that like alliteration? I can't remember. Anyways, you pick like a word that starts with your first letter of your first name. And I
Yeah.
remember being in school and being like, I don't freaking know. Like, what do you want me to do with this B? And I think I said bold or bright or something. It was just hard for me for some reason. Anyways, it just reminded me of that.
I said baseball.
You
Have
said
you seen my baseball?
Yours. But did you do W or B?
Oh no, B. I don't even think I knew my name was William for the first few years.
Sounds about right.
Until I was getting yelled at. William Douglas Noble.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Don't tell your social security
Yeah.
number.
Right? Oh my god. Yeah, good call. I mean, thirsty therapy.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we'll play with this.
Yeah, this is
And,
promising. This is really cool.
I like it though.
I definitely think you and Bree need to be on opposite sides. Though.
Yeah, we'll
so
fix
if we can
it.
if we
I
can
can
fix
fix
that
it.
part, it'll be perfect.
I'll play with it.
We'll flip it. We'll get Bree an epithet, the little name tag.
Yeah.
Uh,
We can change.
honestly,
too. Bossy Brie.
I don't think
is that
it
the
ever
only thing?
changed.
So this angle, the be right back screen. Bree, you said you play with,
Yeah, I'll play with both.
Right.
I'm gonna write myself a note though. Life is hard.
and the microphone would be a nice to have. I would say it's not must have.
You feel like you can hear us okay?
It's a little, well, as long as we do the regular microphone setup during the cocktail portion.
Yeah.
But then we go to after hours, and it's kind of forgivable. Like, oh, they're letting their hair down. You know, they're eating. But a microphone will be pro.
I'd like to. We'll see if I can. Let's see what I can.
Think
It
about
might
what
be
the
more than
research
that
did.
pencil mic though.
Okay, yeah, I'll review my research as well. I see a lot of streamers, just plant it's like if you Google Wirecutter podcasting mic, I see a lot of people just put one on their desk.
Yeah, and it has one of the filter things to like stop extra like clicking and stuff. The
pop screen.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I have no idea what that's an amazingly cool sounding name. I was gonna call it a fucking screen, but yeah, it's a filter.
Fucking screen.
Fucking screen, but yeah, pop screen. That sounds awesome. Does it in particular? It keeps you from popping on there while you're talking.
It might not be a big deal for you where you're so far away. You're not speaking directly into it. It's more pick up the both of you.
Yeah.
The atmosphere. I don't know. Let's just think about it for the next few days.
All right. If you see anything, poke me. Let me know.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
I'm gonna start looking.
I'll review my notes.
Okay. All right. You feel good?
Yeah, this has been great.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, look,
We're
it's
gonna have a
already
stroke.
good. Oh my God!
Thank-
Wait, you flipped her.
Hold on.
You flipped yourself.
I know.
Thank you to the 7 users in chat. Not saying anything.
What? Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go back to.
But only
This
2 viewers,
is too
so whatever that means.
How is that possible, John?
Okay.
I just work in a liquid medium. You gotta school me on this.
I honestly can't. I don't know either. You'd think that viewers would be
Unique.
equal to or greater than the number of people in chat.
Yeah.
But currently, we have more people in chat than viewers. I suspect a lot of them are bots. And
Oh. They could just be there waiting for us to say one thing, and then they're gonna be like, "Hey, do you need some free advertising?"
or maybe someone bought us. Maybe they're the free advertising. Someone bought it for us.
Wow.
What?
We're like, well, I can't donate to their Venmo, but I will buy them some bots.
You can buy.
Is that a
bots?
thing?
I'm so curious.
I know. I feel. Is that like Wally? Did they come clean your house also?
That'd be rad.
So I already stacked this shit pretty high, but I need help later.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what their deal is. Anyway.
All right. Well, thanks, bots.
Thanks, bots. Thank you to our 2 viewers.
We love you.
And
Thanks for
Billy,
eating with
what's-
us.
this has been awesome. Well, we'll chat Tuesday.
We'll chat Tuesday.
All right. I'm stopping the stream, peeps.
Have a great weekend.